Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Rob again. Hey, this is part two to my $20,000 video, in under 6 months that I did yesterday. Like I said, I'm still pumped up, still excited about it. And I was in the middle of really talking to you guys, kind of, getting deep and, and what was going on and what's happening. And, I was actually, which was really kind of funny, I was out and I was with someone, we were getting like some Chinese food or something like that. And so anyway, I had to leave kind of early, basically, but I wrote down my notes, got some notes right here, and just kind of want to make sure that I really cover some more information that I wanted to cover. Okay. All right. So one of the things is this, and I'll start on this. I'm going to make it real brief because, you see other videos and people say things and so on and so forth. And, all my subscribers and people that have, looked at the videos and they felt like they've got, really good information. Hey, I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate, all the good things that I've heard from people. But I tell you, when you do these and, you kind of get out there, you always are going to have your naysayers. You're always going to have your non-believers. You can get up there, you say, hey, I work hard, I make this amount and so on and so forth. And then you get some creep or something, that sits up there and leaves a message and they're like, oh, you're lying, man. You can't do it because I can't do it. Duh. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Instead of saying something good and, like, hey, dude, awesome, man, you inspire me, that kind of thing, what can I do, in order to, to get to that level, I kind of feel like my market is like this, or, exactly what the deal is, just really kind of, learning, because when you're just deep in negativity, you can't advance, you can't get better. So those out there that are the naysayers and so on and so forth, you got to get positive, get out there, make some things happen for yourself. I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. But anyway, so let me go ahead and move on to the next thing. So the next thing is this, which is really cool. So I was out on an order last night, and picking up some food and so on and so forth. And so I run into this guy, and he's pretty new with Postmates, and not super new, but he's still kind of fresh in the game. And so we end up like talking a bit, and he was like, "Wait a minute, aren't you that guy, on the YouTube videos, the one with the Guitar Hero shirt?" You know what? I think that Guitar Hero shirt is probably the most famous shirt on Postmates. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. A lot of people love that game. I love it too. But so I was telling him, yeah. And so we kind of rap and talk a bit, and he was interested, where, as far as where I was at with my goals and so on and so forth. And I expressed to him, hey, yeah, I just hit the $20,000 mark, and I'm just moving forward, and so, really kind of talking about, and I was like, I figured, in about a year, or, a year's time, you could do 45, 50 grand. I mean, if you really like work this. And so, he was telling me about a guy that he heard that had did 60 grand. And I was like, hey, I mean, it's entirely possible. When you talk about, where we are, definitely, once it starts getting cold and you're getting more orders and, and people, giving you more tips, because they're appreciative because you're making a trek through the cold to get them things. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So, I'm looking forward to, when you're talking about like mid to late October, all the way up until the end of March. Oh man, you're talking about phenomenal business, phenomenal business. So, so I'm really excited about it. Now, as far as my goal is, like I said, I started sort of like in the middle of the year. So that's why I'm kind of like at my 6-month period. And so at the end of the year, it would be like 9 months that I've been doing Postmates. And so, you know, at the minimum, my expectation is the next 3 months is about 10 grand. But with the weather and everything and so on and so forth and holidays and this and that, you know, I could probably easily do 15 grand. Okay. And so I'm just looking forward to, like I said, hustling, making it happen, making money, you know, and, you know, a lot of you guys out there, you got, you know, kids, family, this and that, you know, and you know, and making sure, you know, that they have, you know, a joyous holiday. So, you know, I hope you guys are, you know, thinking about that too. Holidays are right around the corner. So, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, it's time to like make money. You know, it's really that simple. Okay. So, you know, I want to say, big ups to that guy that I met. Awesome meeting you. Also met another new comer at a Chipotle. You know, it was like his first or second day. He was just kind of getting used to everything. Big ups to you too. If you're watching this, you know, just keep pushing. You know, you're going to do awesome. Okay. All right. So the next thing is this, guys, is, you know, a lot of us, we get into this for a variety of reasons. Okay. You know, it may be to put, you know, some extra, you know, food on the table. It may be to send your kids to college, you know, to you know, create money for a college fund. A lot of us, you know, like myself, you may be thinking what I'm thinking, and you may be thinking, hey, you know, retirement, you know, is around the corner, and I know I don't look like I'm super old or anything like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, but it comes so fast, and so you have to really think about, you know, what it is that, you know, when you do retire, you know, you kind of have to think about, man, you know, besides depending on Social Security, if it's even there, you know, what, you know, I'm going to need something happening, something going on, you know, to make sure that I'm okay. You know, unless you plan on working until you're 75 or 80 years old, you know, and you know, you drop dead at the Walmart, you know, or, you know, or wherever it is that you are. You know, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying. So, you know, you kind of have to think about those things. So, you know, one of the things that I actually did, guys, and, you know, and you could do this with anyone, is you know, talk to your banker or something like that. Start putting together a retirement plan. You know, say, hey, you know, 12 years, 15 years from now, you know, I want to put, you know, $100 or something, $200, $300, $400, $800, $1,000, whatever it is. I want to put this into a retirement fund, and I want to, you know, contribute to it every single month, you know, and have an end goal. So if your end goal is this, hey, I want to have like $300,000, okay, at the end of 12 years or whatever it may be, then, you know, you can look at some things and, you know, and you can make that possible, you know, or get as close as you can to it, you know, because your dream might be, hey, you know, when I retire, you know, I want to buy, you know, I want to buy a villa, or not a villa, but I want to buy like a little chateau, or I want to buy like a little house in another country, and, you know, in Mexico and Costa Rica, you know, in Spain or wherever it may be, guys. Yeah, and I'm gonna live there, you know, for, you know, the rest of my days, and enjoy life, and so on and so forth. You gotta think about that stuff, because it comes fast. Before you even know it, it's gonna be here, you know. And for you guys that, you know, that are in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, I see everyone from all ages doing this. You understand how fast it goes. Yeah, so you got to get on it. Yeah, so you know, one of the things I'm going to be sharing with you guys also is, like I said, you know, besides that, like I said, you can talk to your banker and this and that and so on and so forth. Is you know, really just kind of sharing some other things too, that you know, that you might be interested in, to move forward. You know, I mean, whatever direction, you know, you want to move. So you know, so that's, you know, as far as that's concerned. But let me kind of move on to the next thing. Okay, so let's see. What do you do? Yeah, I looks like I probably covered pretty much everything that I was going to talk about. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's been a long video here, longer than normal, I guess. Kind of get off my soapbox here and, you know, start making some money, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just sitting here actually right across the street from a Hooters, you know, waiting for a ping here. But I'm going to take a quick break. I got a couple errands I got to run, and then I'm going to be out making money just like you guys. So I will talk to you guys really, really soon. Like I said, you know, keep with the comments, guys. You see this, you know, subscribe. I'm going to be putting a lot of other stuff out, and you know, like I said again, I think those people that have subscribed are people that, you know, that really have the you know, we're connected somehow. We've got that, you know, that same dream, that same ambition. You know, we see things, you know, really in the same way. And, you know, so whether it's, you know, 5 of us or 5,000 or 50,000, you know, of us, you know, it's awesome. You know, that, you know, that we found each other here, you know, and we're moving forward. So cool. So talk to you guys later. I'm out of here.